Have you heard this order? This latest order the king has proclaimed.
7 invaders and 7...
There is always someone ready to be lured to ruin by hope of gain.
Power to him who upholdeth his country's laws and the justice of
just as he likes is a king's prerogative.
No, you are wrong. None of my subjects thinks as you do.
The Romans were not just soldiers and conquerors, they also liked a bit of theatre. It was central to Roman society, and hundreds of theatres were built across Europe and the Middle East before the vast empire finally toppled more than a millennium ago. Today, it's hard to appreciate the plays and the spectacle of it all when the theatres are all in ruins. So scientists are recreating them. Here at the University of Melbourne, archaeologists and architects have come together. They use theodolites and surveying techniques to measure all of the major features of a building.
Yep, that's right.
All of this is recorded in laborious detail, so it can then be entered into a computer. Because it's in the virtual world of the computer that the theatres are under reconstruction.
We start off by creating the building as it currently exists, and usually it's in a highly ruinous state. And from that ruinous state, we then have enough information in the model to then hypothetically extend the building, bring it back to its original condition, and have it try out some examples of what we might think the building was like when it was first completed.
To do this, ancient buildings of the Roman Empire have had to be measured in painstaking detail. Not only were the buildings measured, but so were the fragments, the rubble that was once part of the main structure. They can then be rejoined to the main building like a giant jigsaw puzzle. The end result is a digital reconstruction of the Roman theatres. But there's still a lot about Roman theatres we don't understand, as Frank Sear will tell you. He's a professor of classics at the university, and the whole thing was his idea. But he's not just interested in building the theatres on computer, he wants to make them come alive.
For many years we've done reconstruction of that kind on paper, but in more recent years we've been digitizing these images, and we now are producing walkthroughs of the building, and we are showing what the building would have looked like originally if it had, as it would have looked when it was complete.
Later, the researchers want to create a three-dimensional version that students can walk through, and one day, even perform within.
We would like also perhaps even to reenact the plays in the buildings themselves, and I think the technology is possible for us to do this, so we can actually appreciate a Roman play in a Roman theatre.
What, create artificial actors?
Yes, I think this might be possible.
Then we will finally be able to see and appreciate Roman plays the way they were intended.